friends, welcome to our Tuesday drives with Lori and Kayleen. Today we're taking you to a new community. I actually have you shown a house in the community yet?
Nope.
So
I signed up to go to the grand opening
and
for
I
us.
stood you up.
You stood me up, and then we had something going on, so I'm actually kind of excited to see, because to me, it's kind of higher priced for the area.
I'm surprised about, so we're going to go, it's been a crazy day.
Our phone is crazy.
Talk about the market. I'll get back to that. My brain, this is how it happens to our brains. We kind of like are all over the place, and we like switch from
we sat in my driveway for 53 minutes.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. What was I talking about? I don't remember.
Where we set out to get out here and just film today. We're excited about this new community. And I think with the Feds meeting yesterday, and even a few days before that, there was definitely to me, it was like a light switch that turned on.
Yeah, like a couple of our listings. We have 14 listings. 2 of them went under contract. We have another offer coming in. Our listings are getting showings. We have our buyers are 4 or 5 coming to town this next week.
We had just yesterday 2 new reach outs.
So I just feel like that market is kind of, so if you're thinking,
it's shifting.
If they keep lowering interest rates, the
which
spring will be.
They're calling for 2 more decreases, which who knows?
Yes.
But if that's the case, conventionally, you're probably going to be in the 5s again.
Yeah.
But what's going to happen over the next couple months as they start to decrease that? There is a lot of people starting to move again.
Yep.
And so right now our inventory in Colorado Springs, we still have a good amount of inventory. You can still find some really good deals, but as soon as that shifts, we're going to be back to either a balanced market or even a seller's market.
Let's just do a balanced market.
I know, but
I
don't know about that
market. You don't know about that?
There's so many people waiting on the side.
I feel like we've been a real estate agent forever, and I feel like it's never a true balanced market. It's either yin or yang.
I feel like our life is just on a roller coaster. There is no flat part of a roller coaster. It's either up or down, and we just have to deal with it.
There are some flat parts. I would like a flat part. Anyways, so we're driving, and this is Wolf Ranch. So you can see the lake, hopefully. There's actually some really good new builds with some great views over on this side.
We did one of our last videos on that.
I actually considered a lot over there for my new build. Because it has a lake and the mountains. And then after this, you get to Sterling Ranch. We've done some videos on Sterling Ranch, and they actually have some really good, we love a couple builders in there. We have a lot of clients who have zoned in there recently. And then this is a neighborhood that's one hop next to it.
So we're going
a little bit east.
Starting west in Wolf Ranch, then we go a little east, then it's Sterling Ranch. And Percheron, which is the new community, is even more east than Sterling.
But before Meridian. I'll try to give you a map so you can see. So
we left at 10:53. Let's see what time we get there. I guess that'll be a good judge. You're still very close to everything.
Yeah.
There's a lot of commercial stuff going in off of Woodman, near even Banning Lewis Ranch, that Sterling Ranch, Forest Meadows. It used to be kind of you would have to go over west of Woodman and Powers, and that is not the case anymore. There's plenty to do right over there. They actually have, my sister, even where she lives, she grocery shops at the new King Supers out in Peyton, because they have lower tax rate.
Oh, your sister would do that.
She would do that. But she said it's literally an 8-minute drive that way, or she could drive over 8 minutes into town.
Makes sense.
And so I was like, well, you save the money, and it's the same amount of time.
Yeah. There's some pumpkins out there, too.
Have you bought any?
Nope, I bought no pumpkins this year, and I'm really sad about it.
Is that why
Brett told me, my husband's just go buy some pumpkins. Even if we don't have our own home, you can still buy pumpkins.
Does he miss the pumpkins
I don't
too?
know. Maybe he really does inside, and he's been a secret
or
pumpkin
he just
lover
knows
the whole time.
you would be happier with some pumpkins.
I think he knows I'd be happier with some pumpkins. He's like, just go buy. So we closed on our house. Well, we closed on our house in August, and then we stayed there for a month.
You've almost been a house gypsy for a while.
And now I'm living in one of our clients whose home we're listing, so I still have to keep the house nice. Which is, I'm like, put your shampoos away, my house
moving in and instantly having to stage a house.
Yes, so I'm living in a furnished home that we are listing and selling, so I still have to pretend that I'm selling a house, which I am. Anyways,
This is your year of selling houses.
So I'm just over it. So, but we moved out, and I think real estate agents should have to move, which I'm not moving again for a long time, so like a decade probably at least, maybe 2.
Because it's
hard. So much work, but it definitely makes me like understand and sympathize with our clients a little more again, because I haven't moved for 10 years, and so now I'm like, it's a lot of work. I have been moving stuff out. I've been like, every day I was like, okay, 1 bag to Goodwill.
Well, you started early too.
Yeah, in March, because I've been doing a new build. So since March, I've been doing 1 bag to like Goodwill, 1 bag in the trash, just kind of going through like closets. I didn't really have that much stuff, I didn't think. But then I thought I was all moved out, and then I had the family coming to help, and it took us forever to finish.
It's always like one more load. Oh, did you touch up paint here? Did you it's
take
nonstop.
The TVs down, then you have to like
patch
that, and then pantry, take all the stuff out. I've never cleaned my pantry. Like, I've never taken everything out of my pantry and cleaned it in 10 years.
I know, and then you're like, terrible? It really needs a coat of paint.
I was like, it's just those wire things mine was. And
oh.
I'm like, I should have wiped that down at some point, you would think.
I know.
And then here's the thing that I think is funny, and I think you said this too, the pressure of moving. This is, I think, the pressure of moving into a new house. Where you put your coffee maker is where you'll get coffee for the next decade, because you never move it. It's like such a big decision when you walk into your house. And
I told you when we first moved here. Where you put your flowers,
where your flowers going to remain for the next 10 years.
And so you like overthink everything.
Yes, where you put your stuff versus your husband's stuff. We're not going to switch or like switch drawers.
Like,
that
what side of the closet do you get?
I know, it's such a big decision, because those are things that it's just funny, you don't change them.
Well, and that's when we first moved here in 2014, and we had this new house, and we went from like 1,400 square feet, and everything here is like 3,000 plus. So I think we were at like 3,300 square feet, and like our Christmas tree used to take up half of our living room, and we had 3 kids and like this 3-bedroom Little Ranch 1,400 square foot house. And so I was like relieved that I had more square footage. But then I totally got, I don't know if I'd call it anxiety, but something when the holidays came, and I was like, I don't know where to put my tree. I don't know where. And I like overthunk it so much, because you're exactly right. I felt like it was such a big deal for some reason that year. And, you're emotional because your kids are just getting settled, and like you're in a new place, and there's just a lot of emotions. And I literally had a meltdown, and I did not put up a tree. And James got so sad that one day I came home from work, and he just set it up. He literally, because he thought it should be in the bay window, and he moved my table to put the tree in the bay window. And so I didn't keep it there every year to come, because I was like, I'm not moving my table to put my tree there. But it was the thought, like, I was just so overwhelmed, because there is a lot of moving pieces and a lot of decisions you have to make for a long time when you're moving.
And lining up everything. Like, I'm lining up like a deck expansion. I'm lining up like in a garage epoxy floor. I'm lining up like
that's all, a lot.
Like the furniture. You can't have it be delivered before.
But you also like things done and buttoned up real quick.
Oh yeah, real quick.
I am definitely more like, I want to make sure that this is what I want.
The week I move in is my problem, so I'm trying to corral all the people to have all the stars align and have it be move in, and I can put my Christmas
tree up. And I'm like
up.
2 years into my house, and I'm like, I still don't know if I want curtains.
Oh, I have my curtain person coming out next Wednesday. I'm meeting him to
really.
Measure. Yes. How do you not have curtains?
Well, for I have blinds.
Oh, well, yeah.
But like curtains, like I know I want them eventually, but I'm like so indecisive, and I want to make sure that it's what I want. Why is this person calling me now?
Who's that person?
Saddle Rock. Anyways,
okay.
So we are now on Woodman, and we are heading east. We just are going past kind of where like Sterling Ranch is, and Percheron is 2 lights down.
So we're going to see 3 houses. I think I started telling you that, and then I got distracted. So we're going to see one that's almost at 1.3 million, which is crazy.
It is kind of crazy for this area.
And then we're going to see one at $1 million.
Okay.
And then we're going to see one at 600, but it has a separate unit or something attached to an ADU attached somehow, which is, I think, is going to be interesting, because it might fit for some of our clients who need that sometimes.
Well, and one thing about Percheron, because we've been hearing about this for probably a good 6 to 9 months, I've signed up for alerts on their website so we get anything new and happening here. And if I drive by, like a lot of their billboards and whatever you call it, say like Percheron shopping coming, Percheron this, that. So I believe, but I haven't heard it from a sales rep, and it's not on their website, but it should be like this huge master plan community. So I am kind of interested in not only the houses, but like what investment as far as not housing is going in out here, because it seems like it's like shopping, dining, all of that.
Like, will they have a community center, like with pool? Like, I want to know that too.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be investigators today.
And maybe it'll have to be a whole nother video just on Percheron. I don't know, because we're already 10 minutes into this.
We've been talking for 10 minutes already.
I guess that's a good starting place, is what do these houses look like? What's the vibe? What's the culture like out here? And then what more is to come in order for us to declare if we think it's a good investment.
You need the Lori and Kayleen declaration.
Well, they're going to keep building, but if you're at 1-2, you're also the same buyer as Flying Horse or a lot of different areas.
What's funny is I think that our client that I was showing homes to, and you did too the last couple of days, I think he thought that you were Lori and I was Kayleen.
Oh, really?
Even after you showed houses, because he mixed up the names. It was kind of cute.
Oh, in his text or something?
No, when he was talking to me in person. And I was like, well, that's Kayleen. And he looked at me and he was like, I think I've always thought you guys were switched, because you always say Lori and Kayleen, but never say like which one's which.
So
I'm Lori.
I'm Kayleen.
for future reference.
I'll wear a necklace with a K or something. So you know.
Well, thank you.
You get an L.
I get an L. So, anyways, we are almost there, and then we're gonna bring you guys back on. We interrupt this video to make sure that you reach out to us if you are thinking of making the move to Colorado Springs. Kayleen and I know our websites, our neighborhoods inside and out.
Website.
We also know our website. I don't know where that even came from, but we know our neighborhoods inside and out. We know our schools. We love what we do, and we'd love to help you make the move. So give us a call or text anytime.
So we are back on sooner than we thought.
We were only off for 30 seconds.
They literally have their own light off of Woodman for this community. Like, look, I drove out here a couple times and I was like, it is kind of a big deal, I think. Like, look at this sign.
They have a lot of land. It should be a pretty
They have a lot of land. Look at all those big trees they're putting in, all this landscaping, the amount of space at this light. Mm-hmm. Like, that is how many lanes? 4 lanes plus
something
turning
big
lanes?
Is on the horizon. Is there something big?
That I would agree with their
they have a
statement.
horse.
Huh?
They have a horse right
there.
Horse statue.
You should get on that one for our
I cannot
video.
Get on that horse.
So we have Flying Horse, Percheron.
That new South Flying Horse got approved too.
Oh,
which
the
is
one that was held up with water.
I think it got approved.
You know what? The client that we've been showing houses to,
which one?
They were impressed with all of our street names, and it is true. Like these communities, like the farm, all of their street names are winning racehorses. Did you know that? And then, like, the area below my old subdivision was, like, all gems. Like, platinum, turquoise, silver. Like, that's all the street names. My part of... Look at that.
It's a big, shiny horse.
That's cute.
Is there water on it? Or is it just... No.
That is beautiful. My street names are all from New York. There's, like, Gansevoort.
What is a Percheron?
I don't know, but it has to do something with a horse, I would think. Look at the views, too. Maybe this is 1.2 million.
I know. I want to see the view.
All right, we got to figure this out.
You think you're further out east, but if you have a good view on that ridge, the peak was white this morning.
Maybe we do like it here, Lori.
We're going to find out if we like it here.
So this has to be District 49.
Mm-hmm. But I'm sure they're going to build
this is a mass development
in this area as well. I bet that's part of the plan. I'll also find that
here's classic Midtown Collection. Like there's always like a lot of the same. What do you call
that house? I kind of like that entryway. It's kind of churchy.
What are those the new ones with the ADUs?
Maybe. I'm not sure yet.
Or something like that. That's like an alley entry.
I think I may need more. I don't know.
We really need learned on this community.
You use the word thunk and learned.
It's
In
been
the
a few
wrong
years
context.
since I was at school.
Okay. All right, so we're almost there. We're going to take you, let's go to the
Ooh, look at that
1.3
street name. Read those.
Mounted Ranger.
And Percheron Pony.
See, they've got to be
Horse
I have no
something.
clue what a Percheron is. We'll be right back. Okay. Welcome to Percheron. Today we're going to show you all about this community, but you can see we're kind of a little bit more east, and you can see these properties have some more acreage right here. And then all of a sudden we come into this new development where there's a lot of, I had to walk off that rock thing. There's a lot of different options here. And so we're gonna show them to you. There's gonna be some homes with some amazing views here as well. So if you're thinking of making the move here to Colorado Springs, this is probably a neighborhood that you want to consider depending upon your lifestyle and your budget. Let's go take a look.
So we are here at one of our first showings at the Parade Homes here in Percheron. So this listing is just over 1.2 million. I've heard somewhere that is with it staged and furnished. So we are going to go in and check it out. But I will say the exterior is very beautiful.
I like it.
They've mixed their roofing materials with some. You priced that out like
It's expensive.
just adding that little bit of the metal roofing, all the batten board. They've added the corbels onto the front. I do like their color tones and whatnot. We can't get in here, so we have to go around.
We have to walk around. All right, let's walk around. We're going in.
Come on in. We have to put booties on. It's
I
like
know,
a thin
it's not-
brick.
Yeah, but it's,
So I'm sure that's a nice upgrade to go all the way. Maybe we can see why they're asking 1.2.
yeah.
So then you have your nice dining room. You have the kitchen with a good size bar. And then over here is that butler pantry I wasn't sure about. But I think maybe with this, I like it a little more.
Oh, that's it?
Well, the other one did have like a pantry in it. Like it seemed dark and
If
stuff.
you watched one of our other videos,
This
Keely
is kinda
didn't like
cute.
this. I love this because I can throw all my like dishes here.
But
and I can
imagine
keep
if
that
there was
nice.
no like window here. Like I'd put cute little herbs or something to like grow.
So
like
the window makes it for you.
and
This
I think
pantry.
it does.
And this is my favorite though. Who would ever keep a pantry like this? But
Oh,
this
and you know
big.
what the other one didn't have in here? I don't think they had a secondary.
No, I don't think. I think this is a dishwasher.
That makes sense too. So you have 2 refrigerators, 2 dishwashers, 2 sinks,
Yeah.
double ovens. Actually, yeah, double oven.
Yeah, 'cause you have
and
one
your microwave.
and this one. And
So
then
there is a lot of appliances in this house.
you have an extra large slider for this one
Uh-huh.
that opens up for that Colorado outdoor living.
I'm gonna tell you something about that slider I
okay.
never thought about.
What are you gonna tell
But
me?
I was talking to a builder the other day.
Okay.
So they had kind of a similar living room, and they said they now have an option because in the dining room around the corner they had a sliding door.
Yeah.
And they said because they had 2 sliding doors, everybody always uses that. And because this is a sliding door, it limited the furniture placement. And so they had an option now with just the big windows so people could move their furniture up against here because everybody used that sliding door anyway, which now I'm going to think about that when I look at floor plan. I love it, but I would want to
the
make sure the furniture would
placement,
work.
Yeah.
So then over here on the main floor, you do have your primary suite. It's a good size. It's not overly
not
big.
too
It's
big.
perfect.
Yeah.
I have to say, if you had 2 dressers, it wouldn't work.
No, you can fit one in here because they have the big windows that take up, the space.
Uh-huh.
And then I do like how they are putting the pendant lightings in the master. That's cute.
This is kind of a nice, like mossy sage color too, a little bit lighter than some of the
I do
others
like
that we've
this
seen.
bedding set. I wonder where that's from. too.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I love this though, what they did in here. To warm up because it's an overall white feel, but adding this like brownish color thick mirror, it really kind of warms up the space.
Oh, I do love that tile too, that wood-like tile.
It is very pretty.
It's very pretty.
And then,
And I think timeless. We always talk about like when you do tile, like it's harder to change out. I don't think, obviously in 10 years from now, that probably won't be the tile people are using, but
I don't think it would get that old.
I don't think it's gonna get that old.
Well, and because you don't have room for 2 dressers, I'd want to make sure this is sufficient enough, but
Yeah.
it's a good size.
You could add a dresser in here too if you wanted to, you know, just.
Yeah, you
needed
could
to.
if you needed. So let's go upstairs and then down.
The upstairs.
Okay, so you made it upstairs. I think there's only 2 bedrooms. A great size loft though. Like it's not overly big, but it's big enough.
Yeah.
Let's go over here to this first bedroom.
Cute.
Good size room.
That wallpaper's a lot.
That is
I
a
feel
lot.
about the wallpaper, but.
Not my favorite, but it's cute.
Uh-huh.
Nice walk-in closet in this model. And then an attached bathroom. So then across the way, you have a common bathroom, but for the use of this bedroom,
I like that tile.
which is very cute. I do
Oh, it's very
like
cute for a girl.
this is cute.
Uh-huh.
And another walk-in
Walk-in.
closet.
Yeah, that's cute.
So I do like this upstairs. Like if you had 2 kids, wanted them to have their own bedroom, you could
space.
almost just stop it here and not do the basement if you didn't need more space. But if you do need more space, let's see what else is down there.
All right, we're in the basement. I know I would have kind of done like a wood color, but I kind of like the black for a little bit of
It
breaking up the
almost
color.
like makes it like your art piece down here.
I
With
feel like
it
this
being,
color is so common right now. These camel colors with, you know, leathers and then the
how
whites.
doable is this white
It kind
couch
of breaks
with
it
kids
up.
though?
Oh yeah, no.
You almost would do
Sorry.
the camel color leather and then
And
add the
then-
lighter pillows.
Yeah, that's
if
a disaster waiting to
I
happen.
mean, this is pretty, but with kids.
One bag of Cheetos or
Yeah. Oh, you're
Takis
gonna
or
love
something.
these though.
what am I loving? Ooh, I do love those. I already bought my bar stools, but I like those.
These are very pretty. It brings in that leather,
that leather.
tone
Oh, I do like that.
and that nice, great size bar area. Oh my gosh, look at the little zoo we have here. A spider, a cricket,
It is like
a
little,
caterpillar,
It's like a little bug, like.
aquarium.
Oh, there they are. That's not part of the tour.
This is pretty too. They did the wood down below, some shiplap.
Yep, like
It
that.
looks like you have bedrooms over here and bedrooms this way, so let's check it out. Oh, 2 over here. This color's pretty.
Yeah, the moss or
So
whatever.
bedroom 1, they have it set up as
The yoga.
workout.
And then bathroom. Pretty.
That's a good size bathroom.
Uh-huh.
Another bedroom down here. That's pretty colors on a bed.
That's some horses. That's that
Percheron.
Percheron.
And then you
And then-
still have more. I mean, this
It's a
is a
big house.
lot of bedrooms in a big house.
It is a big house. But, so I'm just going to check real quick because I want to see. So half bath here. And then, oh my gosh, there's a full attached bathroom. This is a big house.
This is a lot of house.
So,
This is beautiful. I do like this bedding too.
yeah. All right.
So big house. Do you think it's justified at 1-2?
I do.
It's
Actually,
really pretty, and
it's
I've
pretty.
noticed hand texture on all levels. That's usually a hefty price upgrade. And really, if it does include the furniture, I could see 1.2. All right, Lori, where are we going?
Well, we are going to this next Pray to Home model at $1 million.
Oh, look, there's jets flying
Oh,
over.
yeah.
They were
Welcome to
up in the
Colorado
sky.
Springs, where the Air Force Academy is. So I'm excited to see this one. The last one was one of my favorites design-wise I've seen in a while.
I love the landscaping and flowers on this one.
It's pretty. So let's go check it out at $1 million over here in Percheron.
All right, Lori, what do you think
Okay.
of this rock out front?
Love that rock. I actually want an accent
Me
wall in my
too.
house. This isn't happening anytime soon, but I would love an accent wall with like that stone. I don't know what to
It's
call
very
it. But it's
pretty. Oh, here's that wall we see everywhere.
I know. I almost wouldn't do it because it's everywhere. Do you know what I mean?
Like,
sometimes
you're
you
going
do
to
it
be
so
like,
much.
that's so
every-
2025.
Yes, when you see it sometimes everywhere,
It's
you're
just like that time.
It's kind of like with these colors. I do love the colors right now that are everywhere. Like if you don't know the colors that people are using in design right now, like you're kind of under a rock because I feel like every home
Even that
has
towel color, you
the
have
same,
to.
which is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I just think sometimes mixing it a little bit different might be
And I think what it is like
advantageous.
even our last listing, how they had, instead of, like, you see this artwork everywhere, it's so pretty, but like a photo that means something to you.
Something to personalize your home a little bit, I would say.
Yeah, because everything's very neutral.
Yeah.
That's what I told you last time, and you guys thought I was kind of crazy, but
No, we
I
don't
feel
think
like
you're
they all
crazy.
kind of are the same.
Yeah, I like the flooring in here. I'm not a big fan of these type of trees. I will tell you that.
In Colorado.
I just feel like it looks like we're going to be in the palm tree, but we're not really anywhere. There's no palm trees in Colorado.
So
ladies
this
and
is a
gentlemen.
different vibe, this like maple flat
I
cabinet.
have seen this
This
a
is
lot.
like, I don't know how I feel. I don't hate it. I don't love it.
It's different. I kind of like it
I
for something
kind of,
different.
it's almost like a 70s vibe.
Yeah, I kind of like it actually, but
It's European.
yeah, it is very European. Like, where were we the other day? And they were like, "That's European." Oh, it was my countertops that I got. Remember how I got those the
Thinscape or whatever?
Yeah, Thinscape. They're telling me
It's European.
Yep.
I do think that seems European.
And then just a basic
See,
pantry.
I like
so-
this here.
No, I want the hide my stuff around the corner and have my kitchen look pretty. Effect from the butler.
You would get stuck like as like a clogging point right
you'd be
here,
like,
entertaining.
Put Kayleen in the corner instead of having your own room.
Instead of having your own room
Yes.
to do all the dishes
So I
you
think
want.
this is probably the primary.
I like this floor too. It's light. It's a little different than what we're seeing.
Yeah, I do like that.
Oh, there's your accent wall.
Total normal
I've
accent
seen
wall.
that-
Seen that.
That
Your cabinets carry on into here.
this definitely has a warmer feel, just even with the tone of this brick. Like you see a lot of these that are gray. This is like a khaki.
Yeah.
And it kind of like pulls the warm tone from the cabinet.
I don't know. The other house to me
That's
is just
our-
like what I would pick. So I think that I just love the other house so much. So now I
To be
like it.
honest, I kind of like the funkiness of some of these things.
Do you? You're kind of feeling the funky?
Uh,
Fine, this is
it's a
what
little different maybe.
I'm purchasing this for you for your next
No, I don't want
birthday. No? Okay. All right, let's check out the basement real quick. And then we're going to go to the cheaper one.
Lori? No, this is not the house we have listed in
Which one?
Cumbrae. I was thinking Cumbrae. It's not.
Oh.
This is a little funky space.
Yeah. So,
But you still have a living room over here, so I guess it's
two
kind of
living rooms, I
like
think?
you would have, this is like your entertaining space.
Mm-hmm. But if you wanted to put a TV down here, you could put it in here. I'm
You'd put it
thinking.
over here.
Oh, yeah, they have a little like space here for that. Yeah,
I mean, I kind of like this room.
yeah. It's nice for kids.
That's a pretty
basement.
picture.
And then there's a big unfinished space, and then 2 other bedrooms down here.
So you could
So
have 3
one-
down here.
And they have this as an office. Oh, and there's that wood wall again.
And
So
what was this list price?
this is at 9.9, so $1 million basically.
I mean, even this, if you have these colors, look at adding that little bit of brown right there.
Yeah, it's kind of like that taupey brown.
Yeah, like a adobe. Here's blue instead of green, but that muted.
Yep. So great option here. We're gonna check out one more here in Percheron and give you some street views. We have one more treat in store for you. Kaylee and I
I'm
like.
chewing on ice. Sorry.
Kaylee and I like these days too because then we get to see and probably spend our money for our own houses.
What?
What? No. Yeah. No. Straight. Yeah. We're trying to find the next one we're gonna show you. There's nothing over here though.
That's why I was
Oh,
like,
but there's
where?
the flags. Yeah. See, there's a Parade of Home sign right there.
So it's that one.
Well, I think you gotta
Or
go down
go
the street.
in.
Yeah, you gotta go in. I think that's the model in the Parade of Homes is like down here a little bit. These are interesting. I'm trying to think what of our clients this would suit. We'll find out.
Well, at the 600 price point, I mean, that's it. Like if you're looking for single family, this does have a little yard. I mean, we've had a handful of people
Yeah,
this
it's right
could
there.
fit, but it's not like a true single family if you want like the big yard for the
No.
kids.
Yeah.
But if you need affordable housing or low maintenance, yes.
Yeah. So we're going to check this one out, and then we're going to show you some street views of Percheron. So if you are thinking of making the move here, you want to know more about this community or any of the communities we highlight, we obviously know our neighborhoods pretty well since we're in it
I have a
all the
question
time.
for you before you hang up with them.
Oh, yes.
What does Percheron
Oh, I
mean?
looked it up. It is a French breed of horse, strong but gentle in disposition. It's actually really pretty.
It kind of sets the stage for here.
Yeah, so Percheron. Here's the exterior of these beauties.
I mean, we
Kayleen.
kind of see these over at Greenway.
I feel like every neighborhood has a section of these. Like, think about it. Wolf Ranch does, Banning
Yep.
Lewis. They all have a little bit more
They're
of an
kind
affordable
of,
option.
I think
Low
the
maintenance.
best description I've heard of them is like a row home. And like some people, like our client who's European, said this feels like home to her because she's from like London and she liked that like up and down.
Or if you want to get into the market in the 600s and be up north, this is a good
It's-
option, and not have like we have, think about it. We have
You
a
have
client
room for
coming
your
into
dog.
town next week, and they want 600. So they're going to have a fixer upper, and they want to be in District 20, 38, or 12. They're going to have a fixer upper in the 600s. So if you want to start, get some equity, this is maybe a good option.
Let's go check it out.
We're starting upstairs. So we came through the door, upstairs.
So we have a bathroom directly
bathroom.
upstairs. You have 2 bedrooms that are decent sized.
So that's probably a double.
Double. Full or a double.
Yeah.
And I would say the same over here. I bet these rooms are like 12 by 13,
by 12,
something like that.
Yeah, okay.
And then over here you have the primary bedroom, which is decent size. You have a nice walk-in closet over here, and it's separate from the bathroom,
Yeah.
but really one living space.
Yeah, that
That's
main
on
level.
the main.
We have. It reminds me of those David Weekley ones, the smaller ones.
Yep, so we'll go downstairs and show you, but this is 600 price point in a really nice area.
2-car.
You do, I don't want to be in a video.
Oh, you don't? You'd be the main star.
Maybe I'll start over here. So, all right, so we started upstairs and now we're showing you downstairs. So you do have a 2-car garage, and then you walk in.
Yeah, we figured out
and
the
you
value
have,
though. Tell 'em,
Well,
but
here, here's where we thought it ended, and we're like, 600? How? Like there are some products that are kind of, but we figured out where the value is.
Oh, I was just going to show them this part first.
Yes.
So this is
That's why I was
dining.
trying to get you to look over there. So you do have an outdoor space too if you want your patio, you have a dog, whatnot. So you have this. But the key to the value here is this attached dwelling
Attached
unit,
dwelling?
ADU. There's a law in Colorado now that has to do with these. I'll have to look it up and read what it is. But there is a whole separate entrance, separate garage for another unit.
And it has its
So
own address. So
garage.
if you have someone that you need to live with you, they have their own address, their own garage, and their own entrance.
entry.
Which is, I have not seen a product like this.
So this upstairs now is 561 square feet. So it's literally a whole nother separate living area. So living, small dining, kitchen. They do have a garage and and
So full kitchen,
a
right?
separate
Yeah.
bedroom, bathroom, ensuite. So now,
So if you have that
rethinking it-
kid, you will not move out.
or
this
if
could
you,
be
there, we have a lot of people that are bringing in an in-law, or they have kids that need a place to stay while they get their feet under them, they're paying off student loans, whatever it is. This does provide
It's pretty cool.
privacy, separate quarters. Even if you're an investor, this could easily be like your corporate rental and your monthly rental paying your mortgage.
Or live in one space and rent it out the other, like you
So
said.
now that all makes sense, but there is a law. They have oven and stovetop. So that must have to do, like I'll have to read our building code on it, but that couldn't happen before. Now it can.
So that is our Percheron, which is, as we know, a strong horse, but gentle in nature. Tour of this new neighborhood. There's going to be so much more development that happens here. Sometimes it's good to get in on a new development when it's first starting out to get some equity, because usually builders, as they build, always are increasing that home price. So a good option that if you reach out to us when you do, we'll make sure to add this one to your list if you're describing this lifestyle and maybe this price point here in Colorado Springs. So for now, that's all from Percheron.